Hi, I'm Dave. I'm a TwinTroller owner. I purchased our TwinTroller in 2019, and I have purchased the new pedals. Other folks have been doing the pedal reviews, so I'm not going to do a pedal review. I was considering doing a pedal review, but I decided not to. We're going to, I did contact Liz at Freedom Electric and suggested that asked if they needed any guinea pigs to try something, I would be the guinea pig. I've had absolutely no problems with our pedals, with our boat. It catches a little bit of water, but you know, a half a gallon in a season isn't bad. I voiced questions on concerns about the adapters, and Liz and Josh have sent me a wire harness, and I'm going to go through a few videos on how to install it and what I think how it turns out. I'll let you know. This is our TwinTroller. I've taken all my stuff out of it except for a few things. I left a few things in there. The directions seem to be pretty straightforward, but you probably need to have a little understanding of how a wiring harness works and how to crimp wires. It's about the only thing you really have to know. I installed, there's the adapters that we have, and then the original wire harness. My new pedals, yay, they feel much better than the old ones did. And we'll see how it goes. Step one, remove, well, obviously the seats, but remove the track. This is what the original wiring harness looks like. Goes back to my pile of wires for everything I have on the boat. As always, anytime you do a wire harness on anything, you check the length, follow this down. These two stop here, which is pretty close to where they're going to be. These two wires come down, come to the back, and as soon as I did that, there we go, there's that. And there's the old wires. Here are the new wires. Doggone it. There we go. There are the new wires. They're a little bit longer, which is really good. I appreciate that. So that looks good. Good to go. If you notice, oh, come on. There we go. If you notice, this being a 19 model, I have my left side is a black to red and red to black. Make sure you follow that and don't flip them the other way around. And I also added, I'm going to add some heat shrink tubing that's going to go over this connector, which is a heat shrink connector. It's crimped and then heat shrunk, but I'm going to heat shrink over it just because that's the way I am. First side in. They suggest you use marine silicone here, but this stuff is still malleable enough that I feel confident in that seal. I'm going to run my line back here. Make sure you leave yourself plenty of space to get to both sides of the battery. There's side one. I'll just put it all back together. As I'm doing the other side, I noticed this. Those two are kind of melded together. It's hard to see, but they're kind of melded together like they've been overheated. Interesting. Battery's hooked up. There's plenty of extra line there, like a foot, well, 10 inches too much. Now comes the big test. Oh, should have undone that. Sorry about that. Now you have to make sure, I don't know if you can see it in there, but there is 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there are 3 slots. All 3 of those slots are about the same size. I don't think there's a definite key to it. And then here, inside there, I don't know if y'all can see it, but there is a 1, 2, 3, 4 also. This thing doesn't focus that well that close. But in this case, the 1 is the bottom pin here. 1 is the bottom pin. So make sure my 1 is at the bottom. I slide it in. Like that. Nope, that's not like that. It's a little bit more challenging than the last. There we go. It kind of goes click. Let's tighten them up. Same thing with the other one. Sorry about the darkness. Again, should have thought ahead. Find the 1 pin at the bottom. Uh-oh, Houston, we have a problem. Have to fix that. 1 at the bottom. It's all easy until it's not. Okay, other side. I'm trying to do it one-handed, you know? It's tough to do when you're trying to do multiple things here. Back to my 1 at the bottom. 1. Goes click. Sorry about all the bad video here. And there's no smoke yet. Forward, nothing. Backwards, nothing. Forwards, something. Backwards, something. I wonder if I popped. There's a button on the circuit breaker. It's not popped. I did something. It was operator error. You're supposed to wait 15 seconds, dummy. Now, right? Left? And best of all, no smoke. Wait 15 seconds. Can't tell you that enough, big dummy. Okay, so I have everything plugged in, the rails put back, the lines at the correct, we have correct lengths now, both sides. I ran my Garmin wires right down beside of it. So far so good. And no smoke. Well, there you go. Complete install. Wire harnesses and new pedals. I disconnected them already. No smoke let out of the wires. Yay, that's a good thing. All you need are a few hand tools, heat gun, diagonal cutters, wire strippers and crimpers. I used my cheater. Then we have these that are leftovers. There's the old wire harness and the old pedals that I've made a little bit of adjustment to.